South Bend School Corporation is our largest school corporation by far. There are 3 seats up for election tomorrow. 2 are contested, and the future board will have a lot of key decisions to make. Teacher raises will likely be on the table next year. There is still millions of dollars in referendum money left to be spent. South Bend schools are seeing declining enrollment. When the district explored the possibility of closing Clay High School, there was major backlash from people in the community.
Clay is going to stay open.
That's Stuart Green, the incumbent in District 5, the Clay District. The fear over the future of Clay High School has reshaped his race. In fact, the person running against Green is the former assistant principal at Clay.
I'm going to try this song, folks, dedicated to all of you.
Smith didn't have time to meet with us, but he did say that he's running to be the voice of people in the Clay District, especially people who want to keep buildings open.
So I really want to say that closing a high school this year or in the coming years is really not on the table.
Green says his top priority will be working more on the district's strategic plan he helped develop.
The general narrative is that our schools are not doing well. And, I'm here to say that there is an upward trajectory.
Smith says his priorities will be student achievement and keeping students in a safe, welcoming environment. In the PHM school district, you may have seen more signs for school board candidates than any other political race. There are 4 seats up for grabs in the PHM district, and voters will get to decide on all of them. Several candidates are campaigning together. On one hand, voters have likely seen coordinated campaign materials from the current school board president, Chris Riley, current board member James Turnwald, and Dana Sullivan. Riley says they're all like-minded and nonpartisan. On the other hand, candidates like Brian Jones, Matt Chafee, and Andy Rutten are also campaigning together. They call themselves BAM, and they all have similar views.
It is our obligation to perform a warm, healthy, safe, and inclusive learning environment for everyone.
I would say if you want someone that's going to serve every family, that's going to listen to the concerns of the community, and that's going to make decisions that are directly related to achieving the mission of the school board of high academic achievement and life preparedness, I'm your guy.
That was school board president Riley, and then his challenger Jones. Jones says he's running because he doesn't feel the board has made the best decisions in the interest of the community. He also has concerns that student achievement is falling.
The academic decline's kind of been happening for a while, not at every school, but at the majority of schools in PHM.
Riley says PHM School District is doing better than most school districts in the state. Its graduation rate is now 97%.
Within our district, we have massive socioeconomic disparity. We have kids from every walk of life. We have kids who have special needs, academic needs, financial needs.
Both men acknowledge this race has been divisive. Riley says it's because his opponent and others have been interjecting politics and misinformation. Jones says it's Riley who's been pushing a political agenda through lessons on critical race theory and a handbook policy about gender pronouns. Do you think CRT is in PHM's curriculum right now?
I don't believe it is right now. It was a year ago, which is kind of concerning. That why was it ever there?
CRT is a graduate level course of study that is not implemented whatsoever in PHM's curriculum.
Jones, Rutten, and Chafee have been endorsed by the local group Strengthen Our Schools, which says it's fighting to take back PHM from CRT, medical coercion, and the politics of division. Jones has been endorsed by Purple for Parents, which says it's parents uniting against education indoctrination. It also called PHM a cesspool of horrible activities.
Do I think that they're indoctrinating kids and sexualizing them? I think that their content that's in there is political, which means it's agenda-based. I don't know what that agenda is, but it doesn't belong in a school.
Jones counters that their opponents are supported by Coalition for Common Sense. That's a PAC that says it promotes common sense leadership, responsible government, evidence-based public policies, and best practices in local government through political action.
I'm not affiliated with any political party. My only obligation is to the students upon whose behalf I took an oath of trust.
You can go to each candidate's website to learn more about where they stand. I'll put a link to those on WSBT's website. Also, how each candidate's answered on some of the questions you won't see on their websites. In the newsroom, Kristen Bean, WSBT 22 News.